did you want to try it now, or do you want to wait till?
I would wait until he was speaking, so that I knew.
All right. Well, he's about to start
slightly distracted.
He's about to start speaking, so whenever you're ready, you just remind me. Okay.
Okay.
So he says, "Thank you, everyone, for coming here. As you may know, I am the Hillmaster. My families have been guarding and protecting this town since as long as time has happened."
I pocket the first bit of food.
Okay, roll a sleight of hand, please. There's no thievery, right? It's sleight of hand for that. Yeah.
That's a 22.
Ooh.
Okay,
Jeez.
so you reach out for a little like flap of roast beef. I mean, how much do you take? Like, what do you? I should have asked. Like, are you trying to? What are you putting this in? You don't have a bag. Do you have a bag with you?
I have a
don't
coat
think so.
pocket.
Okay, so are you sliding? Are you sliding a plate into your coat pocket?
No, I'm just taking like one bite with my right hand, but my left hand's taking a bit and sliding down into the coat pocket.
Okay, so you slowly start taking little pieces of things, whatever happens to be available, and doing it repetitive times, so more than one. Fair enough.
And may your clan rule for many more.
I am the Hillmaster, but before we begin, I would like to really get to know everyone here. So let us start. My name is Hillmaster. That is all I am known as. I do not have a name. You, the great lizard who has come to our town to give us wonderful meats, some of which we are eating here today. Please, what is your name? What do we call you?
Burrell. And I stuff my face more.
Yeah.
Okay, and where do you come from, Vorel? You do not live here.
Deep desert. Hunt with the trade with the goblin, and you water and supplies from them.
This lizard has very poor manners. They're just awesome.
Okay, but thank you so much. And now over here we have this lovely young woman. She is very beautiful. What is your name?
My name is Hope, and I fix cars. I'm gonna go back to the past, and I'm gonna stop the world from turning into this.
What did you say?
Cheers to that, right?
You know how to travel in time.
Well, the dragon engines know how to travel in time.
He said the word dragon engines, and he kind of like stops for a second and looks at you. His demeanor changes for the briefest of seconds, and then he says, "You have already had too much to drink."
I haven't even started.
I think you are funny. I'm glad we invited you. But I also know my friend here, Softhead, and Softhead is sort of going around putting food on the table and managing your drinks, basically butlering a bit. My companion here, Softhead, he says that you have a very gorgeous gun that you carry with you sometimes. Are you any good with your gun?
Oh, it's a gun. It does what it's supposed to. Shoots things.
Okay. Well, I would like to ask you more questions about your time traveling. I think that's very cute. Now, who is this? Softhead? Who is this man? Is he a man? This man in the hood. What is he?
He doesn't like it when you try to touch him.
Okay. Well, what is your name, sir? What is your name? You come to this village all the time, and we give you food. Please tell me your name.
My name is Nash Maggard. You can call me Nash.
Nash Maggard. Okay. And where do you come from, Nash Maggard?
I come from a terrible place.
Good.
A terrible place.
It still isn't so bad.
But
As do we all.
But Nash Maggard, the whole world is terrible. What is it more terrible than all the other places that we come from?
I was a slave in the solar mines. That lasted for 10 long years. I killed all my masters, and I left. What else do you want to know?
You mind the sun?
Listen, damn it, I can explain it. Here's how it works. Where's the shitty gnome? Here's how it works. I don't know why I care about where the shitty gnome is.
I thought you were gonna punch him. Here's how it works.
I already shot him.
Get
at
this
one
out of me.
point.
Let me show you how murder works.
So, if you knew anything about me, you'd know that my time spent in the solar mines was a terrible time. This was to the west. If you've never been, you have no idea the horrors that exist there. Children, babies, really, are raised to do nothing but mine the solar panels that are still there. Everyone gets tumors. Everyone has cancer. Everyone dies a young and horrible death. I escaped. That's all you need to know.
Stanley starts clinking the side of his cup and shaking it as if he needs more to drink.
Well, I will say, Mr. Nash Megard, that sounds terrible. And I think perhaps we are lucky to have you. I think...
Trust me, you're lucky to have me. Trust me.
Okay. And this gentleman over here I am very familiar with, but please, why don't you introduce yourself to everyone?
Well, thank you so much for that kind introduction, Hillmaster. As you all know, my name is Stanley Billings. I had the pleasure of making your individual acquaintances earlier today. And, Hillmaster, it is an honor to truly be here and dine beside one such as yourself.
Well, it is my pleasure. I've not brought you here for no reason.
Oh,
There's something very important that we must discuss today, and I have chosen you to have this discussion, and I thought it would be
and put my arms on my sides, ready for praise.
Okay.
I put the little cloud back.
Oh, it takes him. It takes the Hillmaster a minute to realize what's going on. He's like, perhaps there is some misunderstanding. Why are you standing that way, lizard man? Vorel. I know your name is Vorel. Yeah. Why are you standing that way?
The months of successful hunt, the strong individuals brought for combat before me, the tournament that was to be announced.
He thinks this party's for him. You shouldn't disappoint him. He's 7 feet tall.
Well, in a way, he is not wrong. This party is for you. This feast is for all of you, but it's to help to make what I'm going to ask a little easier. And I don't think what I'm about to ask of you is actually that big of a deal, but they really need your help. Okay, so please hear me out.
Hold on. Nash raises his hand. Can he ask a question?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about those things around your neck. They look familiar.
Well, these are the clothes of the Hillmasters. They've been passed on from generation to generation. There's nothing special except ceremony about them. Why do you want to have one made for you?
Are they unique to you?
They belong to me, yes. But are you asking are they special?
Do they have magical properties?
I am no magician. I don't know why you're asking questions, but no, they are not magical. They are simply heirlooms from previous generations of Hillmasters who've passed down these totems that are believed to have good fortune and believed to keep away evil spirits, but they are not. I can't make money rain from the sky with them. Anyways, we can talk more about this later. I want to ask what I have to ask here. Okay, so it's really important. You guys may know that this town has a group of people called the Hillguard. You are familiar with the Hillguard here, yes?
No.
A bit.
They basically in Dust Hill there are certain people who've always been selected to help defend the town, and they keep an eye on the walls. They help us carry out any sentencing that might happen in a dispute, and they may go and scout around to make sure no dangers are coming and possibly eliminate. And I have need of new Hillguard. Essentially, I want you to become Hillguard, and I want you to say yes. And the benefits of it would be that you'd get some extra food rations every week, and you don't have to do any day labor.
How long would that last for? I've got things to get to.
Are you leaving soon?
I've got plans.
Okay. Well, I mean, maybe at least while you are here, you can be Hillguard. I need people to start right now. I mean, not tonight. Maybe we have a sleep first, but I really need people to help. Now,
honor.
all of you are aware that there is an existing Hillguard, so you're not quite clear on sort of what that means if he's adding forces. But as he asked you, he is quite anxious about it. So he says, "So please tell me, what do you say? Would you please be my new Hillguard champions, and we can tell the people tomorrow that this is your role in the community, and perhaps I know two of you don't really live inside the city walls, but perhaps you'd consider coming to live here to help with this. You are all very scary in your own way."
If it means I don't have to kill another rat and another cellar, you'll have my staff.
Well, I don't have any rats for you to kill here, so I can make that promise.
Good.
He says, "Softhead, please fill them up with more wine. Get everyone a full glass." And
Now-
so Softhead goes around and, as you're talking, fills up.
Hillmaster, I am honored by such a great offer, but kind of see myself more in a leadership type position. Now, where exactly would my station be as a Hills guardsman? I surely wouldn't be in amongst the rank and file.
Well, there are not many Hillguard. This is a small community. There's about 200 people here, and Dust Hill is as big as it's ever been. It's getting very hard to manage, and so so I need help. But it isn't you will have power to do things within the town, but it is really about helping your fellow men. I don't know what you were asking. Do you want to be? I sort of, the Hillguard have always operated as equals. You'll be a part of the group that helps defend the town.
Well, let me put it this way. Let's say my three fine compatriots here want to go to the left, and I'd like them to go to the right. Who gets the say in that argument?
Well, 3 against 1, I'd say the 3 of us, probably.
And this is why, Hillmaster, we need a leader.
I do not see why 3 of you cannot go left and the other one can go right. You probably cover more ground that way. I think you can make this work. You seem like a smart person who spends a lot of time thinking. I'm sure you can work it out. I don't care to make anyone a leader of the Hillguard. It has never operated that way.
Nash Maggard follows no man, and I will not follow this cheap politician at the end of the table. F that noise.
So as you guys, as that interaction, Ted approaches. Softhead approaches the Hillmaster and gets up on his lap, and kind of like a dog is sort of nestles himself into it, and then the Hillmaster starts petting Softhead and goes, "Oh."
What?
And you just sort of see the scene, and he's petting Softhead.
Now I think I've had too much to drink.
Yeah.
It's gone too far.
and then Softhead starts taking things off the Hillmaster's plate and sort of eating them while he's being pet.
Yeah,
And this scene is just
creepy
happening.
Creepy relationship. I like it. Keep going.
And you kind of get the idea that maybe he's called Softhead because his hair is soft to pet, because the Hillmaster is petting it. And it's all silent in the room. And the Hillmaster kind of looks at you and says, "Do you need some time to come to a decision?" But
As long as I can leave whenever I'm ready, I'll do it.
I mean, how can I keep you here? What can I do? What can I do to keep you here? You are here because you want to be here. You are not a prisoner.
Yes.
I've been standing over this for a while, and I'm now watching this to my bottom left. And I turn towards Stanley and say, "Are you interested," in my best human wink, "in a leadership position?"
Stanley looks up at this winking lizard, looks back at the gnome that's getting his head pet by the Hillmaster, and just sits back down and takes a big, long drink.
Thinking I've been misunderstood, I point at my eye as I continue.
Do you have a lizard eye that's going?
They're each on each side of my head, so I have to kind of turn the other way to let you know the other eye is not doing it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how does winking on a lizard work? Because he's probably.
I've seen it in town. It works real well with business.
He has to turn his whole head.
It works with business. All his lizard business goes through with no problem. Okay, I got a question for the group. Why do we need a leader? Why can't we just go in as a group? You're our leader. You're going to pay us with food there, Grandpa. Why do we have to work together? Or have a leader is what I mean.
I am... Well, he looks at you kind of like he needs a bit of time to think about how to answer this question. Dust Hill is a community of people who work together to survive. We do not survive without one another. And always the Hill Guard, they are not better than everyone else, but they have a big responsibility. And so, always in the past, they all work together. I don't know. I'm not. This is Dust Hill. It is not some giant kingdom with queens and dragons and things like that. We've only got each other. So I need you. I would need you to work together. And I know that it can be hard, but I'm quite desperate.
Fine, give it to the stupid politician, but I'm not doing a damn thing he says if he turns us astray.
So whatever arrangement you come to, it matters not. But the one thing that you do need to know, and this is very important, is that the old Hill Guard, they have all quit on me. So it's only going to be the four of you.
Why did they quit?
They had a difference of opinion about how things should be working, and I just say that because you might come across some trouble with them, but I will help you handle it. We have come to an arrangement, so don't worry about it. But right now, as it stands,
he's not telling us everything.
The town is unguarded. The town is unguarded.
I don't like that he's not telling us everything. I need to know what the risks are.
Now, just earlier today when I went and met this fine lizardy gentleman here, the Hill Guard were down there working the gates. When did this change of the guard, so to speak, occur?
Well, the Hill Guard have people who help them with the gates and stuff. They are not considered Hill Guard, but we have Toby who helps man the gate, and we have some extra bodies who will watch the walls at night. But they are not the Hill Guard. The Hill Guard is our group of warriors who protect the city.
And what exactly was this disagreement over?
They did not agree that I should be. They felt that maybe I was taking advantage of the resources of the town, and that's it. They just feel that I was taking advantage, and they decided they did not want to support me.
Well,
Stanley leans in real close.
Yeah.
And are you?
Yeah. Are you?
All right, make an insight check, please.
Get to make an insight check.
Oh, this is great. These dice are getting dust on them.
It's not very good, though. It's 12.
12? Yes, at the end of the day, we came to an arrangement. So I don't expect too much problems, but you don't know. There could be problems. So what do you say? Will you be my Hill Guard? Can I tell this town tomorrow they have people that will protect them and can sleep at night safely?
I'll tell you what. I can tell you this much, Hillmaster. I view this town as my constituents. I see them as people who are here to help support my goals and everything that I need. Now, in turn, I'm here to support you, of course, and the interests of this town. So it is with that in mind that I tell you, I will make sure that the people are taken care of.
Huzzah! Very good, very good. What about you, Vor, the Great Lizard? Will you not guard this fine town? There's no town quite like it within hundreds of miles. We need you. This is your destiny.
Strength is required to tackle one's destiny, and those of this culture, and I'm looking right at Stanley, seem to be in agreement that you are a good man, and we...
Stanley very subtly waves his hand as if to say, let's not go too far.
And we will be exiting here in peace. Still looking at Stanley.
Stanley does a little with his hand.
Well, as you do this, the Hillmaster sort of puts his face up to Softhead's head and he said, "Did you hear that? The big lizard said that he was going to join." Oh, and he scratches his Softhead's head, and Softhead just makes like a face where he's like, he likes being pet on his
gosh.
head.
I
Yeah.
hate this gnome.
Well, and
so
what about
bad.
you, Hope? What about you? Will you not help us?
I already said my terms. As long as I can leave when I'm ready, I'll help protect.
Okay, so that's 3. Now it's just for the scary man. Scary man, will you not? I am sure you will help defend this town with all of your strength and magics. It sounds like you know some magic tricks.
I came to this town for revenge. And when I find my target, you're on your own. But until then, I pledge to be with you every step of the way.
Well, if you're looking for revenge, maybe you can tell me who you are looking for. I know lots of the people in town. Maybe I can help you with that.
After I killed my master in the solar mines. Line check.
Molar.
There was another who was with me. He betrayed me and left. I will find that man and I will end him. But this is not that day.
Well, it's not me. I can
Noble.
vouch for that.
Okay, very good. So listen, please, everybody, take your time. Eat as much as you want. I'm going to go lie down.
I do have one more question for you, gracious Hillmaster, before you leave for this evening.
Okay.
You did mention a potential bit of problems that might come up with the old Hill Guard. Now, I'm a man of the people, a man of words, and not a man of fighting. If I wanted to go and speak to a representative of them to maybe smooth things over, who might I want to speak with?
I mean, you might know the old Hillguard. One of them is Billy. He lives, I think, 5 rows in, 6 huts down on the right. You could probably find him there. There's a dwarf man named Dharma, I think. Dharma. That's his name. It's kind of a girl's name, but don't laugh at that. And the last one is there's another human. His name is Thomas. He's just named Thomas, and he is the other Hillguard. And finally, there's a little halfling as well who's part of the Hillguard, and her name is Holga. Holga is her name, and you can find her. I don't know where they are. I think Holga lives on the border near the wall. So
I lean over to Hope and say, I think he's making these up.
I think you're right. He's definitely hiding something.
I don't know how I feel about this, but I think we go ahead and see how it goes. Watch your back.
I'll watch yours, you watch mine, and if he's bad, we kill him, right?
Yeah, and then we stuff that damn gnome up his ass.
Oh, the no. You can do it. I'll leave that one for you.
So with that, he says, "Okay, thank you. It has been a very lovely evening. I'm very excited to have a new Hillguard. We will tell the town tomorrow. We will have a gathering here in front of the tent, and we'll let them know. But for now, I'm going to go get some rest, and because it is quite late for me, and stay as long as you like, and eat the food. And so he sort of gets up, and as you can see, as he stands up, and Softhead jumps off his lap. He's got his big canvas, and it's open, and he is wearing kind of like these canvas pants, but he's otherwise just sort of naked. And he's very frail. You notice he's very skinny and quite tall for a human. He's about 6'6". And he makes his way over to the bedroom area you saw as you entered the tent, and Softhead follows him in, and he draws the curtain. And with that, then you see candles being snuffed out on the other side, so there's not a lot of light there.
I think you mean
hear the noises associated because it's a small tent with people crawling into bed, and that's it.
Are we all alone in the room then?
Yeah, you're in the dining.
We're in there
area.
together, and he's gone. He's left us. Okay.
Yeah, he's went to go get
I
some
start blatantly pocketing food now.
I'll start pouring wine for everybody. A toast?
Yeah, let's do a
To
toast.
new beginnings?
Let's say
I can go ahead
And
agree with that.
revenge? And hopefully no lies.
I still don't trust him, but I think I trust you guys. Let's go.
I love it. I love it. All right, so you're all going to be Hillguard now. I think with that we could probably take our break. That's the first leg. You guys good with 10 minutes?
Yep, totally.
Yeah.
Let's take a 10-minute break. Chat room, hang in there. We're not going to leave you. We're just going to take a break. So hang in there. And Bo, would you say 10 minutes, you said?
Let's do 10 or 15. It's not like the team league stuff where it has to be as long. Whatever you guys feel like.
Let's do 10. Let's do 10.
Yeah.
10's good.
We don't know how long we're going to run, but if we were normal thing, we'd be running to 8. So
yeah.
But we could run a little later. I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no,
See how things go.
that sounds good to me. So stay sticking in, everybody.
Dick in.
We're sticking if you can. We're going to take a quick 10-minute break. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. See you then.
Cool. All right. EFK.
Yep.